Hey everyone, it's me, Kovie, and today I'm going to be showing you a video on how I made my Poison Ivy pirate cosplay. This cosplay was inspired by the concept artist No Flutter. You can go check her out on DeviantArt. She does some really cool Gotham girls in the style of pirates. I'll drop the link below, so go check them out. Although I was inspired by No Flutter, I did not make a complete replica. I took aspects that I really enjoyed and applied it to my Poison Ivy. Which kind of looked a lot like the design on the sewing pattern. I wanted to show ways of how you can transfer characters into sewing patterns. As it's the start of the year, I had 3 New Year's resolutions in mind that related to my cosplay. One was to challenge and grow my sewing skills. Secondly, I wanted to cosplay more characters and the way that I would like to cosplay them. I have done this quite a bit in the past. I really want to pursue that more in my cosplay style. So that was another challenge that I have given to myself. Finally 3, it's been on my list for the past 2 years and I haven't done it. So hopefully 2018 will be the time that I eventually do this resolution, and that is to use the fabrics that I have upstairs. I literally have a wardrobe full of fabrics that I don't use. I want to have a look at those fabrics and see what I can make out of them. I'm also looking at the fabrics and seeing what I could make for cosplay tutorials. So yeah, fingers crossed I get rid of those fabrics, and I'll let you know at the end of the year if I actually do. So that's all my resolutions related to cosplay. I know that was a pretty long intro, but I'm going to go straight into it now and show you how I made my Poison Ivy pirate jacket. The dress pattern I'm using is by Simplicity and it is code 8285. I dug through my wardrobe of fabrics and found a pair of green curtains. They have a beautiful texture. I actually got this pair of curtains for £5 from a charity shop, so it's definitely worth spending time going through the charity shops and thrift stores and seeing what you can get there. I'm personally this year working on a cosplay budget. As I wanted to make a more professional finish to this jacket, I included the lining and I wanted to include an inside pocket for my phone and money. After cutting out the pieces, I pinned together the front panels to the side front panels. Try and line them out so you can make sure you mirror them. In the past, I have accidentally sewn up 2 of the same sizes and had to start again with one side. I've sewn the sides with a straight stitch with a zigzag stitch on the outside. I sewed the sleeve up with the same type of stitch. I made all of the lining part of the jacket first, and as you can see, I put it on, safer, felt comfortable in it. Once I was happy, I continued to make the green side of the jacket in the same way. And then it's the long process of pinning it all together. Halfway through pinning the jacket to the lining, I actually realized that I had missed a step. I needed to add the detail onto the front of the jacket, so I just unpinned the front bits of the jacket where the detail was going on, and then I placed on the velvet ribbon that I had. From the pattern paper, it tells you exactly where the detail needs to be, and then I really carefully sewed the ribbon onto the green part of the jacket, not touching the lining at all, so when you look inside the jacket there will be no stitching. So once the green velvet detail was on, I continued to stitch all the way around with a straight stitch. After I straight stitched all of the jacket all the way around, including the sleeves, I then did a zigzag stitch all the way around again, following the straight stitch on the outside. And then I got hold of some bias binding, which tells you in the sewing pattern to use. So this is bias binding. It's just kind of a bit of fabric and it folds in on both sides. You buy it like this, and then I actually went ahead and folded it again and then ironed all the way along, so you have this nice neat fold. And then I applied it to the edge of the fabric that I just sewn up, folded it over on both sides and then pinned all the way down. And then when you are ready to sew, you just really neatly sew a line across here so you catch all of the inside of the jacket, which is where your straight stitch and your zigzag stitch will be all hidden neatly in here. So for the buttons, I added some bronze Art Nouveau style buttons. I feel like it really complements the style of the cosplay that I'm going with. To blend the line between the bias binding and the jacket, I added some ribbon, which has some nice little kind of leaf detail to it. So now we have our Poison Ivy pirate jacket. I had a lot of fun making this jacket, and I can't wait to make more cosplays based around sewing patterns to show you guys just what you can do, or just to help inspire anyone who may be a bit nervous about using sewing patterns. For the first 2 years of cosplaying, I never used sewing patterns, I always just wing it, and they looked great on the outside, but they didn't have a very long lifespan. So now I'm trying to really push my skills into making a cosplay that lasts more than a couple of cons before it falls apart. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe. Thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!